So recently, the CASA program has expanded to 3 additional counties. I'd just like to know, what are the duties of a CASA volunteer?
So CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate. So CASA volunteers are members of the community who have a heart for children. So once they're recruited, we have a training process that they go through, about 30 hours of training. They will observe court and also be sworn in by the family court judge. And then once they complete that process, they'll be assigned a child or a sibling group, and they remain with that child and family for the duration of their court case.
I'd be interested in knowing your feelings about what would be the outcome of some of these children if the CASA program did not exist.
If CASA was not involved in the lives of some of the children that we serve, it would definitely leave greater opportunities for some of those kiddos to fall through the cracks. We know that our social workers have massive caseloads, and they're just not able to visit the children as frequently as our CASA volunteers do. And so it helps us stay up to date with the information and just really know, like, kind of step by step what their situation is like, so that way they don't fall through the cracks, that they can, be in a stable placement and find permanency sooner.
I know from the outside looking in, being a CASA volunteer could be scary for some people. Kind of expand upon the type of support that you would provide to a CASA volunteer.
So the training process for CASA, as Natalie mentioned earlier, is it's about 30 hours. Some of that is meeting with the trainer. Some of that is independent work, like homework that they do in between sessions. Start to finish, starts with general information about CASA, ends with a court report, so that way our CASAs are prepared. And then our volunteer coordinators really offer some other supports for our CASA volunteers as well. So I'll let Nyla tell you a little bit more about that, since she's an advocate coordinator.
So as an advocate coordinator, I provide 24/7 support to my volunteers. I do attend their first home visit with them. I also write out a court report template for them to kind of act as a guide to help them through that court report writing process. And then I just offer any support and just kind of fill in the gaps of anything that they might need.
What I'd like to know is, for the people in our community, how would they go about supporting CASA?
So there are several ways that community members can get involved with CASA. They can become a friend of CASA, they can donate to CASA, or serve as a CASA advocate. Anybody who would like to learn more about CASA can visit our website at casaheartland.org, or we can get together over coffee, and I'd love to, any of us would love to fill them in on what our program does and what opportunities there are for support.